So for example, if you want to catch yourself diving in the water, you can have your photographer tilt down a little bit to catch more of the underwater part. Hello guys! I'm sure a lot of you have seen these kind of photo on social media that have underwater and have above water scenery shot. I remember the first time when I saw it on Instagram and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. How do people do that? And then I started researching and I found out people actually use this kind of dome to shoot this kind of photo. If you want to learn more, you want to take the same kind of photo, in today's video I'm going to share with you how do I do that step by step, and all you need to do is just keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, you need to get your dome. I got mine from Amazon after my research. This is from a brand called Telesin and it's $35 with Prime. I think this is a pretty good price point for beginners to start playing with this tool and learn how to take this kind of shot. And I'll link the product in the description below, so feel free to check it out later if you want. And you'll need a GoPro to go with the dome. And mine is a Hero 4, which is the older version, but this is the one I use when I was testing at the pool. So the next part, I'm going to share the 4 features that I like about this dome. So the first feature is, as you can see, the red part along the dome surface is the rubber seal. With the rubber seal, you can make sure that the water doesn't get in there to your camera when you're shooting. It's a very good design. And the second feature that I like, when you turn it over, you'll see this little box. So on this box is actually where you put your GoPro camera. And as you can see, when you close it, there's this little string hanging outside of the box. So what it does is basically it helps to pop open the lid when you are shooting. So like this. So you pull the string and this pop open and you can easily remove your camera when you need to. And the third feature, when you're in the water, and sometimes it's hard because there are waves, you know, a lot of movement, and you want to make sure that you do that perfect 50 and 50 shot. There's this line to make sure you can use it as a reference so you know where to put how far you should go to make that perfect 50-50 shot. So I think this is a good feature, especially for beginners. And the fourth feature, actually this dome comes with a little cap like this. So what it does is you can use it to cover a surface. When you don't use the dome and you want to store it, put it away, this is a cap that you can use to prevent the surface from getting scratches or getting dirt. After the 4 features, the next part I want to share 3 tips that I learned from my first demo or first trial playing with my dome. So the first tip is make sure that your object is closer to your dome, because as we know that GoPro has that fish eye effect. So make sure your object is close to dome to get that dramatic or compelling shot. So my tip number 2 is, aside from the perfect 50-50 shot, you can also tilt down or tilt upward, depends on what kind of frame you're trying to achieve. For example, if you want to catch yourself diving in the water, you can have your photographer tilt down a little bit to catch more of the underwater part. So like maybe 80 underwater and 20 above water. And on the other hand, if you're having some actions above water and you want to capture that, and you can tilt it up, or if you are in a beautiful scenery, maybe palm trees around you, you want to show more of the blue sky, and you tilt up to show more of that part. And my final tip about shooting with dome is, if you want to avoid getting those annoying water drops stuck on your surface, which will show in your photos, some people they recommend to put rednecks on the surface, so you make sure that you get a clear surface when you shoot. Okay, so this is my quick review or tutorial using dome for the first time. If you find it interesting, feel free to check the product out in my description box. Because summertime is coming, we are going to do more water activities like raging water by the beach or in the pool, and this is a very, you know, lightweight, easy tool for you to take with you and add more variety to your photos. In my next video, next Tuesday, I'm going to share some of the lessons I learned from my past online dating experience. If you're currently using online dating app or you're thinking to use one, if you're interested, make sure you tune in next Tuesday. And until next time, thank you guys for watching. Bye!